Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scott Manning coming to you live from Scott Manning YouTube Sports Talk. I want to thank all of my loyal viewers for being with me here this morning, here on this day, I should say now. It is after 11 o'clock in the morning here in the eastern part of the United States. I want to thank everybody for being with me here this morning. Now, as you saw at the beginning of my video, or you saw the title of my video, we have a battle brewing in the American League West in Major League Baseball. The Houston Astros only have a one-game lead over the Oakland Athletics in the American League West. What's the deal here? You're asking me what's going on. I'm going to lay it out for you. Last night, the Oakland Athletics beat the Houston Astros 4-3 in 10 innings. Matt Olson was the hero last night with a walk-off home run off of Astros relief pitcher Tony Sipp. Now here are the numbers from last night's game. George Springer for the Astros. George Springer, 1 for 5 with a strikeout. Alex Bregman, he did have a home run, but he went 1 for 3. Yuri Gurriel, 0 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Wow. Carlos Correa, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Marwin Gonzalez, 1 for 3, he struck out once. Evan Gattis, 0 for 3. Josh Reddick, he was 1 for 4 with an RBI. Martin Maldonado was 1 for 3 with a run RBI, but he struck out twice. Craig Morton got a no decision. He pitched 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 earned run, 2 walks, and 4 Ks last night for the Houston Astros. For the Oakland A's, I'll tell you what, their numbers were not impressive either, but they knew how to get the job done. Nick Martini, 1 for 3 with an RBI, but he had a strikeout. Matt Chapman, 1 for 5 with an RBI. Think about that. Jed Lowry, 2 for 4 with a walk, but he struck out twice. Chris Davis, 0 for 4. Matt Olson, Mr. Hero himself, but he did strike out twice. Stephen Piscotty, 1 for 3 with a run and a strikeout. Now, Edwin Jackson, another no decision. He pitched 5 solid innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, and only struck out 2. Blake Terrian gets the win. He only pitched an inning, but he had 3 big strikeouts in the 10th. And also, too, now you're wondering why in the world is the American League West so close? Think about this. In Houston fans, you better be thinking about this too. In the last 10 games, the Houston Astros are only 3-7. That is bad. And on top of that, here's something else that's not helping. Jose Altuve on the disabled list. Brian McCann, he's on the disabled list. Lance McCullers Jr., he's on the disabled list. There's 3 big guns right there. That's not helping either. And there's something else. Now, I grant you, in the state of California, the Houston Astros are 14-4, and they have a 9-5 record against the Oakland A's this season. However, there's something else you need to think about. The Oakland Athletics are now 11-5 in extra inning games this season. That means, let me put it to you this way, that means if a game has to go 10 innings or more in an extra inning affair, the Oakland Athletics are dangerous. And they found that out, and the Astros found that out last night. So here's what's going to happen today. And there's something else that Astros fans need to think about. Dallas Keuchel, he is going for the Houston Astros today. He only has a 9-9 record with a 3.43 ERA. That is not good. Trevor Cahill goes for the Oakland A's today. He is 4-2 with a 2.39 ERA. This is going to be a good matchup. This is going to be an interesting matchup. But I'm going to tell you now, the Oakland Athletics have the second wild card. If they can take 2 of 3 from the Astros, we got a battle for the division. We have a battle for the division now. But if Oakland can get the sweep of the Astros, they would be taking a 1-game lead in the American League West, and the Houston Astros will be lucky to cling on to the second wild card. Because right now, the Astros are 3-7 in their last 10 games. They have Altuve, McCann, and McCullers Jr. on the disabled list. The Oakland, and I've not been talking about the Oakland Athletics all year, but I want to give my apologies for that. And I apologize to all Oakland fans out there. But here's my thing. Last night, the Oakland Athletics proved they can be dangerous in extra inning games. Matt Olson, his first career walk-off home run. Way to go, man. A big ups to you. And I'm going to tell you right now, I watched that game last night. I stayed up till about 1:32 o'clock in the morning to watch that game. Excuse me. I stayed up to almost 1:32 o'clock in the morning watching that late night game. And that was a battle. I stayed up I turn on MLB Network at 10 o'clock. All of a sudden, I'm seeing the battle for the American League West. Right now, folks, it's down to Houston and Oakland to decide the American League West. That's all there is to it. But I'm telling you right now, if the Oakland A's can sweep the Houston Astros, we got a whole new ball game. Even if Oakland can take 2 out of 3, it will prove that Oakland belongs in the consideration in the battle for the American League West. And there's an old saying in sports, like Yogi Berra said, "It ain't over till it's over." Or in my house, me and my sister live together. In our house, when it comes to sports, the both of us agreed, it ain't over until I start singing. Because she's like, "You have your fun, I'll do my thing." But anyway, before I get off track, the American League West is going to come down to who wants it the most. Is it going to be Oakland or is it going to be Houston? Because whoever wins this, whoever takes the series, if Oakland sweeps, they'll put Houston in that second wild card spot, and that's something you don't want. Or you may be settling for that and having to play a playoff game at Yankee Stadium. Nobody wants that. The Seattle Mariners are just almost out of it now. They're 3.5 back. I grant you we have a little over a month and a half to go. But Houston and Oakland will be deciding the American League West as far as I'm concerned. And whoever wins the American League West goes right into the division series. Whoever loses would possibly have to play a wild card game. If the playoffs were to start right now, this is what would happen. Oakland would have to go to New York and face the Yankees in a wild card game, while the Astros would go right into the division series. Nobody wants to face the Yankees. Now, despite the fact that Aaron Judge, Gary Sanchez are on the DL, the Yankees are still playing decent, despite the fact they're 10.5 games back in the AL East. But back to the American League West. The Astros are going in the wrong direction. They need Jose Altuve, Brian McCann, and Lance McCullers Jr. to come back now, or they're going to be an afterthought, and Oakland's going to jump over them. Mark my words. If Oakland can sweep Houston, we all of a sudden have an all-new race in the American League West. And that's all there is to it. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. I want to thank you guys for taking the time with me here this morning. My name is Scott Manning. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And all you have to do is just type my name down, look at this pretty face, and you'll see it. And if you subscribe to my channel, you will see all the sports videos that I have done so far. I want to thank you guys for taking the time with me this morning. You guys have a great day. I'm going to be back tonight on my Facebook page tonight at midnight after the Monster Energy Cup race at Bristol. And until then, you guys have a great day. And I'll have another YouTube video probably on Monday. And as we end the weekend. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for being with me. You guys have a great day. Goodbye to all of you. I thank you. All of you have a wonderful day. And God bless.